Hey guys, welcome back. For today's video, I have a get ready with me. So I show you guys my skincare and makeup. So my skincare hasn't really changed a whole lot, but I get so many questions about my favorite skincare products like constantly, and I figured I would just update you guys on the few little things that I did change. And then this makeup look, I was actually wearing it 2 videos ago in my favorite foundations video, and I got a lot of requests for it as well. I think it's a really pretty bronzy gold universal smoky eye for summer, perfect for pretty much, I can say, every skin tone. I think everybody can rock this look. So I kind of chatted with you guys today and just got ready. So I hope you enjoyed, and let's just go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so we're starting off with my skincare routine. I'm first starting off by, of course, just putting my hair back, and I'm using this Dermalogica gel cleanser, and I'm just going to be first massaging this into my skin just with my fingers for about a minute or so, and then I really like to just really let it soak in and to get rid of any dirt, bacteria. I really like this so far. I mean, I've only been using it for like a week and a half max, so I can't tell you that it's changed my skin completely, but I like the way it makes it feel. It's just really fresh and clean, and it makes my skin feel like a baby's butt. So I've really been loving this lately for the past couple of days. So once I'm done massaging that into my skin, then I just take my Clarisonic Mia Fit, which I've been using this for quite some time now. I absolutely love this. You guys know, if you've been watching my routine videos for quite some time, that I swear by the Clarisonic. I think it is the best thing in my skincare routine, and it really helps me to maintain my clear skin. Like, it truly makes a huge difference. It gets rid of dirt, impurities, makeup, everything, and I just love it. So this one has 2 speed settings, which is really great, and I actually just got a new brush head for my Clarisonic. So if you're interested, I will leave a link down below to where I get my replaceable brush heads. I just get them on Amazon for super cheap, and they do literally the same exact thing as the actual Clarisonic brush heads, except they're like a quarter of the price. So check the description box down below. Then just go in with the Thayer's brand Witch Hazel. This one is the cucumber one. I love the rose petal one. You can find this at GNC or on Amazon. Again, links will be provided down below for you guys if you're interested. And this one has no alcohol in it, so it's not going to dry out your skin. And yes, I need to get a new one. You can see how much I love it because I literally have like none left. So then for moisturizer, I've kind of been alternating a little bit. I was using this L'Oreal Hydrogenius one, which I like it. It's creamy, it's really thick, it's super hydrating, but it's not my absolute favorite. I really honestly prefer gel cream moisturizers, which is why I've really been loving this one also by Dermalogica, because it feels like a gel moisturizer. Like, it doesn't feel like a really thick consistency, but it's still really hydrating. So I'm just applying this and just massaging this all over, and then with any extra product I just also apply it to my neck. I love this, but I can't say that I love it more than my Clinique Moisture Surge Intense Serum. You guys know that's like my holy grail, but this reminds me of it very, very much because it's super hydrating, but it has like that gel consistency, which I really love. Then I'm going in with some eye cream. This is the Benefit It's Potent Eye Cream. I just started using this, so again, I can't tell you guys that it's made a huge difference with my under eye area, but it does make the area feel really soft and hydrated, which I do like. So I'm just massaging this right underneath my eyes, and I also apply any extra eye cream onto my lid. And then for a ton of extra hydration, I'm using my Mario Badescu facial spray with green tea and cucumber. This is my holy grail. I love the rose water one as well. I just prefer this one because of the smell. The final thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and moisturize my lips, like always, with my Menthol Lip Shine from Bath & Body Works. So now it is time for makeup. Alright guys, so we are starting off with the brows done, the lids primed. Like always, all details are always in the description box below. In some videos, I like to show my brows and stuff, and others I don't, just because it's super repetitive. I literally use the same products constantly, so check down below if you're interested. So today I'm actually going to be starting out with my eyes, and I'm going to use the Morphe 25A palette. I know a lot of people shove Morphe down everyone's throat, and it can be really overwhelming. I completely understand, but I personally love these palettes. I think that the 25A and the 25B palettes are better than the Morphe 350, like the actual big palettes that they have. I think these are better quality, they're more buttery, they're pigmented, they're just better, and I think for the price, they're really, really good. I'm not a Morphe affiliate or anything like that, and I actually just found a code that you can use and you can get 15% off. If you just Google Morphe 15% off code, you actually get 15% off versus a lot of people's codes that are just 10% off. I believe it's Save 15 now. I don't know, if you Google it, it might be a different code, I don't know, but check it out if you want to order these palettes and get 15% off. Okay, so I'm just gonna get started. Let me zoom you in a little bit more. We are going for the look that I was wearing in my last, or 2 of my videos ago. I was wearing this like really burnt, warm, gold smoky eye, and I got so many requests for it, so that's what we're doing today. I'm first gonna be taking the colors right at the top here. They're like baby puke colors, kind of like caca basically, and I'm just gonna put them right into my crease. I'm using a Sigma E40 blending brush, and I'm just gonna blend those in back and forth just as my transition colors. The look is, I mean, I say this with like pretty much all my looks, but the look is really simple. I basically just applied a ton of mattes in the crease and then just that really beautiful like pop of like yellow gold on the lid. But that is obviously like the star of the show. It's so pretty. So yeah, I'm just building these shades up. You really like just blown out and smoky. That way everything looks really blended. I just keep digging into the palette and then just blending. I'm going to use the deeper brown color in the palette. I'm really going to build this shade up in the outer part of my crease. It is so pigmented. I'm using a Sigma E25 blending brush. This is one of my favorite brushes ever for packing on color in the crease. And I just made an order of Morphe brushes because I really like the Morphe M501 like so much for highlighting, and I really need some new makeup brushes. I feel like it's just time to upgrade. It's been like a little while since I actually got a huge kit of makeup brushes, and I've heard mixed reviews about Morphe brushes, so I figured, you know, I'm gonna give them a shot myself and see what it's all about. I just dipped my brush into the wrong eyeshadow. I buy these little like washcloths from like Walmart in like a big pack. I love these. I always like wipe my brushes and stuff on these, and they just work so good. So anyways, yeah, I ordered the big kit of brushes. I got the Jaclyn Hill favorites just because some of the brushes on Morphe, I feel like they can get a little pricey, like especially some of the face brushes, so I figured I would just get like a big kit. That way I have all the brushes that I would need for makeup tutorials and just for like an everyday look or like, you know, dramatic looks, everything. So let me know if you guys have tried any of their brushes. I've heard that they shed. I've heard good things about them. I've heard bad things. I feel like that's just how it is with like makeup and makeup brushes in general. There's always good and bad reviews. So let me know. If you're doing this look and you like get color on your lid, it doesn't really have to be perfect, so we're gonna go over top of it with like the gold color in a minute. So I'm trying my best to blend everything out, but it doesn't have to be perfect. I don't remember honestly exactly what I did in that other tutorial. Like I feel like whenever I recreate a look that I did, like when it's requested, it never looks exactly the same, but it's okay. I'm gonna use a little bit of like this red brown color on a Live and Breathe Beauty just blending brush. I'm just gonna blend out those edges a little bit. Make it a little more like a red tone in there. I honestly like this Live and Breathe Beauty brush that I got from Walmart more than my Sigma E40 blending brush. I don't know why, I just feel like it's so fluffy, blends out my crease so good. It's just, I love it. I'm gonna go in with a flat shader brush. This one came with my Urban Decay Naked palette. I think it was like the Naked 2. I'm not sure. I love the Urban Decay brushes, but I'm just gonna be taking the really gorgeous yellow gold color in here. Oh, I love this color so much. I'm going to wet my brush because I always typically do that, especially with a color like this, because I really want it to pop. I'm using my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I dip my brush into the eyeshadow first and then I spray. And I'm just going to, it's so pretty. Like this is like the perfect color for summer, I feel like, or even fall. Oh, I love it. It's like, oh, it's so pretty. This look will literally complement a light skin tone, a dark skin tone. I feel like it's so universal, and it's just a perfect look, I think, for summer because it's bold. You have like a pop on your lid, but it's still really warm and wearable, in my opinion, at least. And just blend out those edges a little bit more. I think the palette is really a great value. I think they're $18. When I bought them, I bought both of them like as a bundle, the 25A and the 25B, and it was like, I think $34. So overall, I think it's a really good price because the eyeshadows, like I said, they're better than the other palettes that they have in my opinion, and better than their single shadows. I'm gonna just use the Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. I'm gonna coat my lashes just a little bit because I'm gonna be applying falsies. I know it can get annoying, I know, because I read the comments and people say like, you know, why do you always wear falsies, blah blah blah, it's not realistic. I know a lot of people don't like to wear falsies. I personally just don't have the best lashes, so like if I left like my eyes like this, like I feel like it just doesn't look completed. I'm just gonna be using the Scandal lashes in the shade Rouge Wave. That's what they look like. They're super pretty, they're like wispy and thick and really fluffy. Okay, so lashes are on. I always feel like this eye always looks like open and big, and this one is more like slanted and straight. Like my eyes are different, like both of them, so that's why my lashes sometimes might look a little bit different. Anyways, I'm gonna move on to the face. So I'm gonna start by just priming. I'm gonna go in with the Milk Makeup Blurring Stick. I've actually really been liking this lately. This was sent to me like a couple months ago, and I like just got around recently to like going through all of my PR that I get, cleaning everything out, giving things away, and just organizing, and I finally started using this and I actually really like it. It's basically like a pore primer for your face, like in a stick form. So I always like to apply it basically on my nose, around my cheeks, and on my chin. That's where I have like the largest pores. It feels really nice. I feel like it honestly does work. Like it does a really good job at smoothing out your skin. And I just kind of rub it in with my fingers and apply any excess right to my forehead. Alright, for foundation today, I'm going in with the Too Faced Born This Way. This is one of my all-time favorite foundations. I especially love it in the summertime because it's super natural. Like it gives you a natural finish, but it has awesome coverage. So I have this one in the shade Warm Beige. Hopefully this matches me. I am pretty tan right now. I think this should match me actually. I think it's going to be like a perfect match. Might even be a little too light, but that's okay. I'm just using my L'Oreal Beauty Blender sponge just to blend this out. This foundation blends like a dream into your face. Like, I love it. Then for my under eye, I'm using the Peach Wonder Cushion Corrector from Hard Candy. I talked about this in my current favorites. It's just a really great corrector because it's super lightweight. Like, doesn't give you a ton of coverage, but it's really nice underneath the eyes. It gives you some coverage. For concealer, I'm using my Pride and Joy Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium. I always wonder like what your guys' favorite part of like makeup tutorials are. Like for me, it's always foundation, concealer, powder. I don't know, I just feel like it's such a big transformation, and I love the face portion of makeup tutorials. I mean, obviously I love the eyes too, but the face is definitely my favorite. To go ahead and set underneath my eyes, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I always switch out a lot of my face products. Like, you know, sometimes I use this, sometimes I'll use like just regular banana powder. Like it really just depends. I'm always switching out my products, I feel like, for the most part. So I'm gonna just use a Sigma tapered highlighter brush and just set right underneath my eyes and also where I applied the concealer. I'm gonna use this really large powder brush from Royal & Langnickel, and I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD powder very lightly. I'm just gonna dust this on my cheeks. This is one of my favorite drugstore powders. It just makes your skin look like literally so smooth and porcelain. I love it for setting makeup. And I just want to set everything that way when I do my bronzer, it goes on really smooth and it doesn't look blotchy. So moving into bronzer, I'm going to just take my Anastasia contour kit once again. I'm going to use all 3 of the bronzer colors. I literally just take my brush and just swirl it just like this into all of the bronzers, tap off the excess, and just apply it right to my cheeks, around the perimeter of my face, just to give me a nice bronzy look, because that's what I'm all about, especially in the summertime. I'm actually going to add a little bit more bronzer. I know, I'm crazy. This is the Becca Sunlit Bronzer in the shade Bronze Bondi. I love this one so much. I actually forgot to use this today. This is what I really wanted to use. I'm just going to add a little bit more. This bronzer is so beautiful. Also talked about this in my current favorites. It's just so stunning. It's kind of like NARS Laguna, but better. So something that I like to do, like even when I bronze my skin and I don't really contour, I'll just take like a light color. So in this case, I'm using the banana shade from the ABH palette, and I'll just kind of run it right underneath to give it like a light contour effect. Do you know what I mean? Like I didn't really contour at all. I just bronzed my skin, but this kind of gives you a little effect, you know? And then if I need to blend anything out, like if I go ham like I always do, I'll just take my same powder brush and just blend out the bronzer. Okay, for blush, I'm using a new favorite. I literally just used this yesterday and I'm like already like dying over it because it's so pretty. It's the Anastasia Blush Trio in the shade Peachy Love. Oh my goodness. I didn't think I was going to like obsess over these because it's just a blush really, but oh my gosh, you guys, these are so pretty. Oh, and this one is like the perfect blush for me because I love orange blushes. This is so pretty. So I'm using a Sigma Duo Fiber brush. I'm just applying that. Oh, just gives you like the prettiest wash of color, like so perfect. So since we're here, I'm gonna just set my brows with the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. Just to lock those babies into place. And then I'm gonna go ahead and highlight, of course. I was raving about this on Snapchat like last week, and oh my goodness, you guys, this is like, oh, you guys have to go out and buy this highlighter. Like after this video, stop the video, go in your car, go to Walmart, and buy this highlighter. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade 100 Molten Gold. Oh my goodness, this is like to die for. It's absolutely amazing. I don't wet my brush when I use it, and it literally looks like I do. Like it's so metallic and beaming. Do you see that? Just a little bit. It's like the perfect gold color. It reminds me of an Ofra highlighter, which I love Ofra highlighters, but this literally, I think, could be a dupe for one of them. Do you see that? That's a drugstore. This was only like $10. Like I said, I got it at Walmart. I'm not sure if Target has it. I feel like, I don't know, I kind of feel like Walmart always, or at least my Walmart, is like quicker with new products versus Target. My Target's always like super late on things, so typically when like a new makeup product comes out, I'll go to Walmart and check first because they're always like, for the most part. I'm gonna also pop that into my inner corner. Oh my gosh, I forgot to do my lower lashes. This is weird. I never forget. Going back into the 25A palette, I'm actually going to just use some of the brown colors in here and just really smoke out my lower lash line. I'm using a Maybelline Eye Kohl. This is the Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil, and this one's in the shade Glazed Toffee. It's just a dark brown color, and I'm just going to apply that right to my waterline. I always drag my eyeshadow under here pretty low because I feel like it kind of takes away from my fine lines a little bit, because I have really bad fine lines, and it kind of like, I don't know, I just really like the smoky look that it gives. Finally, for my lips, I'm going to be lining them with the NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Suede Shoes, which is like one of my all-time favorites. Then over top, I'm going in with the Kylie Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Exposed. These aren't my favorites. I mean, I have it, so I'm going to use it. I do really like the color, but if I were you guys, I would definitely check out ColourPop. I feel like her formula and ColourPop's is very, very similar. It's not the most long wearing, it's a little drying, but definitely check out ColourPop. But I do really like this color, and I have it, so it's like, I'm going to use it, you know? The final thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and lock my makeup into place with my Milani Make It Last setting spray, which is one of my all-time favorites. So that is it for this Get Ready With Me. I hope you guys enjoyed this like chatty chit-chat Get Ready With Me. Let me know what you think down below, and feel free to leave me more video requests as well. I'll leave the products that I use in the description box if you're interested, and I'll see you in a few days in my next video. Bye!